see you to all of my brothers and sisters. And thank you for coming. I am not the elite. This is where we have an understanding of the ancient texts when they say that the elite will be fooled. And then all those who follow the elite will be fooled right along with them. And there's good reasons for that, because there's a lot of things that we are taught. A lot of things that we are taught when we're kids, when we're growing up. A lot of programming that goes into the biological self, to the mental self. Superseding your soulful, light-being self. There's a lot of things that are being hammered into each and every one of our brains, each and every one of our heads, every single day. And they call this the truth. And even though the truth is not based on any facts, the truth is not based on any relevant, real, serious information, it's based on an opinion, on ideology, upon which they want you to get to think in a certain way. The truth. And all those people who follow that truth and refuse to look at anything else other and beyond the information that they have been given is called cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance will be the undoing to many people that are on the planet today. I've never really understood it, because I know that all of my life I've been told that I was either a monkey, I was genetically inferior, that there were a whole bunch of things that were going on inside of my body that just made me not up to par with everyone else. I think slower. You can't think fast. You have learning disabilities, all different types of things. And then when I turned around, they said the same thing about the race upon which I belong to. But there were so many other things contrary to all those things that they have put out there. And what I've done, and I did research, and I looked at myself, I looked at my mind, and I found out that what they were telling me, that I was an animal, that my race of people came from monkeys and apes, I found out that I didn't come from those kinds of things. And I started studying all kinds of other stuff. But I also had the benefit of having extremely well-guided teachers that were around me. Well-guided souls that have been here for quite some time. Cognitive dissonance. Understanding information and having the ability to be able to turn towards other ideologies in order for you to understand the truth of what's happening around you and the current real life scenarios that are actually going on. Not living in some sort of a matrix, some sort of a paradigm that isn't real. Because that's what a lot of this truth is. A lot of the truth gets you to live in a certain type of fantasy world. So when people say the CV is real, but they've never found it in any sample on the planet, a lot of people don't want to hear that. Because all they want to hear is what they want to hear coming from those they say that are the elite. You see, one of the things I was learning in psychology is that if a doctor tells a person, somebody that you respect, somebody that you really believe has your best interest, that really knows what they're doing, if they tell you that you are sick, if you believe that, the body will start programming itself to be what? To be sick. There was a study that was done some time ago, and also repeated, of about maybe 20 people. 10 of them were told that they had cancer and that there was absolutely no way of them to be able to get healed from it. 10 of those were said that they had cancer, and they said that there were various ways for them to be able to use to be able to heal themselves from the cancer. Well, after a period of time, the 10 that were told that there was no hope all died. The 10 that was told that there was hope and ways to be able to combat whatever they were doing all survived. This is called the ability to be able to shut off and to be able to bring in the energies that you need in order for you to have your own self-healing. Cognitive dissonance is a hell of a thing. And we're going to be seeing a lot of people with cognitive dissonance doing a lot of things that maybe we don't really understand, we don't really appreciate, that we don't agree with. But the best thing for you to do for yourself is to make sure that you yourself are constantly learning, constantly putting yourself in a situation to where you're questioning everything that is around you. Question this video. Question the CV. Question the V's. And every time they want to give somebody a shot, question every single thing and do some studying. Just don't do a Google search or ask a friend who really doesn't know anything. Listen to those people who are in the field, such as military scientists that are in the business of developing certain types of V's in order for it to be extremely infectious to human beings. Listen to some of the doctors that know of the biologists that know of the things that are going on around you. Cognitive dissonance. A lot of people get caught into it. You get caught up into it in relationships. Your body always tells you, your inner being always tells you that there's something that might be going on. And then it's up to you to consciously make those decisions in order for you to be able to navigate through the difficult waters to come. Well, my friends, we are in difficult waters. And what I'm asking every single person out there is to make sure that they're not living in cognitive dissonance, that they're not living in a false truth, and that they're questioning everything that is around them. For I am not the elite. And as part of not the elite, I have the ability to be able to not trust and believe anything that's just given to me on the whim of whatever they say. Remember, they told the Tuskegee Airmen, we're just going to give you into a trial. It was a trial. Not unlike the CV trials that are going on now. It was a trial. And they injected them with syphilis and God only knows what else. But it not only affected the people at the airmen at the Tuskegee Institute down there in Tuskegee, it affected their families. Thousands of people were damaged, hurt, and destroyed by their research. And they didn't even care. And it wasn't until here recently that they even acknowledged it. For this is, I am not the elite. I am not the elite. For we must band together, stand together, and regardless of whatever cognitive dissonance that are out there and the people that are following, question everything that is around you. Make sure that you question every single thing that is around you. Even question your thoughts and your motives for doing whatever you're doing. We are in the process now of the most intrinsic situation as to where people are being coerced into doing things they really don't want to do. So as we are living, as we're going, make sure that you understand that you are not the elite. And as being that part of the elite, we can stand together, move forward, and get ourselves out of this mess together. Stand strong, my brothers and sisters. I stand with you, you stand with me, and stand together. Take care.
You run in circles, I'm surrounded by the enemy. You think you've done it, but you'll never